Hello, everybody, and welcome to the VGRCast, our weekly podcast where we talk about anything and everything in between. I am joined by my lovely friends today, Ryan, Monica, Mike, and Steve. I'm Kevin, and welcome to the show.
I think on fire.
They took the punk chip from us.
What am I doing wrong?
Huh?
I have a milkshake, but there are no boys in my yard. Am I doing something wrong?
Yes.
They're probably currently on fire.
Yeah, just
or
like
they're
the rest
quarantining.
of the country.
See, they're at home
that's
in their
true.
yards.
Yeah.
And they're going to send you Snapchats of them in their yards. Be like, we're here.
Well, shit, I guess.
Except it's just really unflattering dick pics.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that. I saw something on. I saw something.
Let's talk about dick pics.
No. Like,
What angle
Okay.
do you guys use?
no. Why dick pics? Why do people? What is? No. I mean, like, consensual dick pics. Fair enough.
Okay.
Unconsensual dick pics. What's the fucking point? Has
'Cause I'm
that
sure-
ever? I guarantee you that has worked
Hey,
maybe
you can
one
barely
time
feel
in all
this
of
inside
history.
you. What do you say?
I bet at some
Huh?
point.
Wait. So have you gotten any unsolicited dick pics? Still recently? Oh, okay.
Still?
So here's the whole thing.
No.
Here's the whole thing.
I know she's been hit up by creepy Indian dudes in the past, like, you know, just like the
Send Bob.
stereotypes.
Send open Bob. Open Bob.
Huh?
You know, I will say, I have maybe it's
I meant to-
because I never
I meant-
really did any sort of dating apps or anything, but I've never gotten any unsolicited dick pics. I did unfortunately get one by accident many years ago, from my sister's boyfriend because he accidentally mixed up my sister and my names because they were right next to each other. That was really uncomfortable. Sorry, Dave.
Okay. Well, I need to pour bleach in my eyes now, or in my brain now.
What I was gonna say is, I'm sure at some point it worked for someone, and then
Once.
they started spreading
Once.
and then
It
they
worked
started telling all their friends, dude, it works. And
Okay,
then,
No, I
no-
don't think it ever worked because it's
There is no woman in history who wants to fuck a dude just based on their dick unless they're, like, really into size.
Counterpoint, sorority girls.
counterpoint, some people
Fair.
just want to get dick down.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Some
that's
people are
fair,
just
but
horny.
I don't think just sending someone a picture of your dick is going to be like, yes, I want you right now, come over.
Tell that to every frat bro there ever was.
I mean, it probably depends on who
Yeah.
you got to think about who you're talking to, the situation.
I
I'd agree that most people it probably doesn't work on, but there is probably a chunk of the population that probably does.
Yeah.
999.
but I haven't met them. I
Sometimes
haven't-
it's just like I'm a monkey. I like the sex.
You gotta get it
I
on.
can speak as a woman and knowing a lot of women. I haven't met a single one that has been like, "Fuck yeah, send me a random picture of your penis."
That's what I'm saying. It's
Hit me up with that.
it has such a low success rate, but seems to be just relentlessly prevalent in an
But
obscene
that
number of the
1%
population.
chance, though. That 1%.
It's not even
Never tell me the
1%.
odds.
Mike.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, I was gonna save this for like the Valentine's Day episode, but dick pics don't fucking work. Like that, don't randomly show unless they want to. consent is important.
Consensual dick
yeah, that's
pics,
very important.
fair. No, consensual dick pics kind of makes sense because like that's because at that point you're just like, hey, I'm into you. Let's see what you're packing, you know.
Let's see what
But like,
next
but
is.
I really don't think it happens. It usually happens in reverse. Oh, that's what you're I don't think it's like usually works in reverse. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I don't really have. But in my experience, this is I don't know. Just
Fair.
sounds like a load of bullshit to me.
It is a
Now
load of
feet
bullshit.
pics.
Ugh.
No.
Actually,
Kevin, I think
I'm-
you still have
Send ball.
there was I think it was a podcast. I think Bernie on the Rooster Teeth podcast. Bernie was talking about how he's feet adjacent. Like he's not disgusted by feet pics, but he doesn't like them. And I would agree with that. Like I'm not disgusted by feet, but at the same time, like I'm never gonna seek out a foot pic.
Exactly.
that's kind of where I'm at too.
Just a foot.
I see like some of like the it's I don't know. It's I don't get it, but like it's not just like ugh feet.
Ugh.
It's just oh hey, it's a foot. I literally have no opinion on this foot whatsoever.
That's a foot.
That's a foot.
Let's get some let's get some pog champs in the chat.
Okay,
no.
someone want to
Oh, wait, we can't.
like
Can't do that anymore. We can't do that anymore.
Okay,
That was
lost
the
that
lamest
privilege.
transition you could think of.
Huh?
That was the lamest transition you could think of.
Listen.
Fair.
I've heard
But
worse.
also, these are some times.
Yeah.
These are some times.
We thought 2020 was the darkest timeline, but behold, here we are.
2021's like speed running shit. now.
2021 is
What
like,
did I fucking
hey,
say last week?
Civil
New
War
Game
2. Civil War 2. Your pog champs are gone too, sucker.
bright side, I think it's gonna be
I
easily
hate that it
one-
rhymed.
What?
I hate that you made it rhyme.
What rhymed?
He said Civil War 2, your pog champs are gone too. Like, yeah, that
Okay, so
what did I say? Because it had a nice flow.
yes.
we'll go over what went down at the Capitol in a bit, but someone want to explain to me why the fuck the PogChamp is gone? I barely even know what a PogChamp is.
Well, you can see some examples that Trump is putting in the chat.
Pog is kind of
let's
just like it's generally
Pog
the
is
face.
just like a it's like it's an emote of
I
like
didn't have the chat room open.
affirmation of like that was awesome. That was it's
like
the
a
equivalent of epic.
ooh.
It's the equivalent of epic.
Yeah, poggers.
Right, okay.
We talked about poggers.
We did
Pog
talk
is
about this
poggers.
before.
It,
Yeah,
it-
poggers, PogChamp.
it's like that moment in video games where you go, oh, you know,
Okay, I get it, kind of.
And they took it from us.
ripped it right from our claws. Probably the official Twitch one is gone. I'm guessing.
But why is it gone?
Let me hold on. Let's see.
Let's look it up.
Also, Steve, spam some. Oh, there it is. I was about to say I didn't have the chat room open.
Why is poggers offensive?
So was that just today, or was that
no.
like
That was
earlier?
today.
April,
Okay.
April 2011. Using and saying poggers is racist.
2000 what?
Yeah.
Fuck, that
Was Twitch even around then?
Yeah.
I guess it was.
Or maybe it wasn't.
That was
I don't know.
That was the early days
Okay.
of Twitch.
Hold on. That was not
I'm seeing
2011.
I'm seeing the
That was
username
2011.
Gootex.
This is
I'm seeing the
2001.
I'm seeing the username Gootex. Let me look that up.
Oh, Steve just sent something to general
Good
chat.
text.
I'll get it.
Hey, thanks.
I can't look at it there.
I got it.
Oh,
Kevin
right now
can't go-
using poggers as a racial slur. Oh.
Wait, what? Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing.
This
Wait,
is the live research section of the
Oh, God.
podcast.
Oh God. Poggers is so
Steve-
in.
So okay,
Steve, you just sent
Light
the Twitter
research.
account.
light research.
Okay.
The face that the Poggers emote is based on, the person whose face it's based on is like was like actually like pro for these protests, like basically.
Oh yeah, okay, fair
domestic
enough. Fuck that
terrorist
guy.
kind of guy.
He's not a good dude.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Gotcha.
It looks like his name's Gutex.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I'm okay with that.
Interesting.
So that's
Deplatform usually works.
Yeah, I know. I sent a Twitter account. Look at the 2 most recent tweets from today. From Twitch, Twitter. We've made a decision to remove PogChamp. Yeah, PogChamp's gone. That's why we're talking about it.
Oh, let's see this guy's.
Maybe I should
tweets.
get. Maybe my next emote should be Danny pogging.
Yeah.
Aw,
No,
thanks.
I want the next emote to be Danny like holding like a big letter F.
Yes, I'm here for.
Just that when people spam F in chat, they can spam Danny F.
I would.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. They're unironically using the hashtag MAGA martyr. Are you fucking
that's
kidding me?
yeah.
Krav Maga. Like that?
No.
Maga mata.
Hammakatata. Look at all them Dannies.
For this.
Little Danny army.
I need a drink.
This is bag sake too.
Rip.
They come like from
Maybe I'll get one of my
Jewel.
craft beers. Oh,
It's
I got
like-
a beer. I got a beer to
would-
recommend.
It's like, you know, box wine.
Yeah,
It's like that, but without the box.
I'll be
Don't
back in a
sit-
minute.
and without, I guess.
Fuck it, I'm
rice
grabbing a
wine.
beer.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
Grabbing a
So it's
beer.
like bagged milk from Canada.
Actually, that might be.
If bag milk had like that little nozzle that you like push down the button and then it comes out.
What's the deal with
Airline food.
VGRCast? Yeah, that's probably what I'll name the emote. What's the
Oh,
deal
people-
with
people
airline
are
food?
There are people petitioning to make Etika the new Pog emote.
Etika?
The Smash guy who killed himself last year.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, people are petitioning to make him the new Pog emote.
That'd be awesome. What's the deal with? I've seen this before. It's been more than one time I've seen this, but people pouring like soda into like a drool bag
What?
and then
What?
drinking it. Have you never
What?
seen this
The
before?
fuck?
Like I've seen
I live in the ghetto.
I
And I
mi-
didn't
I
even see
missed
that shit.
All of that. What the fuck
That's-
just happened?
pouring soda.
Wait, how did we transition from talking
into
about?
bag?
But I
We're
don't.
talking about bagged milk and
When did we start talking about that? Did I miss something?
it's apparently how they drink it in
don't know.
Thailand.
Sarah, play slap the bag, but with bagged milk.
Milk was a bad choice.
Oh my good.
And until I'm
Sneaking some guac.
until I'm a partner, I can't have custom emote prefaces. So it has to be VGR Kev something. That's why the current one is, I think, VGR Kev Kitty, or is it Danny? It's Kitty. It's VGR Kev Kitty.
I'm gonna have to take some of these.
When I'm a partner, I'm 100% going to request it be just VGR. So it could be like VGR Kitty, VGR Kev, VGR F. But I can't do that until I'm a partner. Which
Whips and homemade guac.
very far away. Very far away. Probably. Who knows? 2021 be tripping. Could
The
happen.
CIA
this year.
is in crisis
happen this
upon learning that there's a coup they're not involved with.
Oh no. We gotta get in on this.
What? They're doing it with they didn't invite us?
Linda!
Hell!
Linda, get the gear! I'll be right back. I've got to go grab treats for the cat, and I'm also gonna grab
Where the
myself
hell is my lighted keyboard not
a
working?
different drink. Be right back.
We are just constantly drifting off of this topic.
Right.
I mean, to be fair.
To be fair, I don't think we really want to talk about it.
Oh, I want to talk about that. I got some opinions, yo.
Like, to be honest, is there really anything I really say? Like, at this point, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. This not something that shocking given the fact of where we've gone and built from here. This isn't. It's sad, but it's not a surprise. Like, I don't know what the fuck to say anymore. I don't even know how to move on or be or grow from this experience. Like, it's so fucking hopeless and it makes me sad.
early, I've kind of gotten over it, but earlier I was honestly feeling very, very smug because the right has spent the past X amount of months like going like BLM and Antifa are the thugs burning down, looting, blah 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 blah. People on the right would never do that, blah blah blah.
Hello.
Gestures at everything. Also, let's try this beer.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da,
That is
ba-da-da-da.
good.
I just hear that music playing.
What music?
The bum, 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 ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-da-da,
The Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
yeah, okay, I got you.
Is that what that's from?
Yes.
Mm.
More, you know?
Huh. I've never seen that.
Can you hear me crunching on mic?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Cool.
You hear me
Everybody's
slurping?
fucking eating on this podcast.
Well, no, I mean I'm eating very
No, it's got to
loud
be like the
chips,
grapefruit
so I mean-
video, Mike.
I haven't thought about the grapefruit video in like 6 years.
The what video? Oh, the grapefruit video?
7 years.
I
What
don't know
makes
what
that
video
sound
is.
when there's if anyone makes that sound when sucking your dick, you leave because they are trying
Oh,
to suck
that
your
thing.
dick off of your pelvis.
They are trying to eat your penis.
And losing
Like-
weight while you do it.
Oh, okay. So now that Kevin's back, I got a beer to recommend to everyone or everyone that likes beer. Victory Golden Monkey. I am not being paid for this. I just really like this beer. Also, fucking 9% alcohol.
But also, Victory, if you'd like to sponsor the channel, you can just message me on Twitter or something. We'll work it out, please. Thank you.
I am also currently drinking a Great Lakes Brewing Burning River Pale Ale.
Oh, I like
It
Great
is quite-
Lakes. I like Great Lakes.
I took advantage of Binny's and got like a one of those like 6-pack samplers for like $10. Been a good decision so far.
Bag sake that I don't even know the name of. It tastes like bag sake.
Beepus.
I've got a butterscotch milk.
Silver
I
Cross
also have the
Bourbon.
homemade guac. Because Vanessa is a wizard.
What's the
You're a
one really
wizard.
good beer that I really like from
This is
Victory?
next.
She says yes,
Well,
she is a
I've been
wizard
cringe.
indeed.
Really gonna
Disgusting.
follow up sake with that?
Yes. I'll be honest,
Astro Project.
this is not very good sake.
All right, so why don't we address the elephant in the room?
Steve, why don't you, since you've been detailing
Oh wait,
this to
hold on,
yourself,
hold
why
on,
don't you-
hold on. First off, I want to just I want to read a definition.
Of
Hold on.
fascism?
Is Pepsi
Pause,
Man
man.
gonna burst through my window right now?
Pepsi Man.
I have
on.
opinions, guys.
Huh?
Most of them involve the word fuck and the word fascism.
Okay.
Usually right next to each other.
The FBI defines terrorism as violent criminal acts committed by individuals and or groups who are inspired by or associated with designated foreign. Never mind.
There's domestic terrorism. You can include
Yeah,
that.
foreign and domestic terrorist organizations or nations. Domestic terrorism. Here we go. Violent criminal acts committed by individuals and or groups to further ideology goals stemming from domestic influences such as those political, religious, social, racial, and environmental natures.
They're fucking terrorists. Stop calling them protesters.
Bad people.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's sad because like the same people like 6 months ago were calling like the Black Lives Matter protesters terrorists.
Steve literally just said that.
When?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I
it's probably
think you were
were
off
gone.
screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheers, Steve. Great minds think alike.
I've been seeing it online all day. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
yeah.
the side by side comparison of like the screenshots from today and like Washington when Black Lives Matter was there. Go. I just feel so defeated and so done.
No, I don't feel defeated. Our point was made. They're bad people.
That's why I have them.
They were only mad at the other protests because the word black was in it.
Yep.
All right, Steve.
All right,
Take us
okay.
through what happened. For those of
Okay,
you who don't
so,
know.
This is just from what I've gathered online. I don't know. I'm missing some details. Might have a couple details wrong, but this is the order of what happened from what I hear. So there is a what? What just happened?
Check your phone.
What? Oh, did you send something?
Why did Monica turn into a goose?
Check your phone.
Where am I going?
Snapchat.
Oh.
Oh, I don't have Snapchat.
I didn't get a
Well,
notification.
at one point you did.
Yeah, I don't have.
Oh, hold on, I gotta log in.
That's what broke Monica? That's not even that funny. I get it.
I ain't laughing, but I get it.
I don't remember my password. I'll have to look later.
It's a picture of a foot. It's a
I
picture
did a
of Ryan's
factory
foot
reset
and
on
it
my
said
phone,
dick
and
pic.
all my passwords got wiped. So.
Ooh, big oof.
Anyway.
So,
The timeline!
From what I understand, there was a Trump rally nearby, and Trump was
Organized
like,
by
stop
Trump.
the steal. What?
The rally was organized by Trump weeks ago, or like a
Right.
couple weeks ago. He pretty much has been hyping up on Twitter, like, we're going to have a rally on this date. We're going to march from here to the Capitol.
Yeah. Basically, that's what yeah. So, Trump says he'll go to the Capitol, help them air their grievances with them. I don't know if he did, but... So, the giant Trump mob, goes over to the Capitol. I think they have a standoff with Capitol Police. Eventually push past the Capitol Police, because, of course, they're white and they
I
can
saw
do
a
that.
video of them being let in.
Yeah, I also saw something like that. I didn't actually dig into it, though. That, too. Let's see. I know they crashed through some... I saw some dude lounging in Pelosi's office. I assume a bunch of other congressional offices got sat in as well.
Mm-hmm. Wait, real quick. We need a picture of like Steve against like the big board of like red like strings and being like, this is how it all started. Trump was in Home Alone 2.
Trump and Steve, get on it.
Not to further that web of bullshit, but apparently Israel decided to take this opportunity to just launch missiles at Damascus.
Yes, they did.
So that's going on right now.
I saw that on Twitter as well.
Why? Okay, well, you know what? Hold on. Let me finish this, then we can get into that and why Israel hates Damascus. I don't know much about that.
Pepe Stevia.
There was a guy. Kevin sent me a link of a guy like live tweeting from the floor. Basically, they barricaded the chamber. They had to like barricade the chamber, evacuated the rotunda, evacuated all of the Congress people to an Air Force base nearby. And some Capitol Police shot a woman. She was in critical condition for a while. Has since died.
Oh yeah.
And they're no joke using the phrase #MAGA martyr, and I'm just like, what? I mean, the best case scenario here is that the right finally gets the reason why but we need to defund police because they're trigger happy lunatics. But that's
but like
point here.
For the most part, they were treated very kindly by the police. Yes,
for the most part, yeah.
They were
without
too kind.
any resistance.
Yeah,
wow, it's almost like the police are a bunch of fascists too.
There's actually a video. There's actually a video.
Racist and fascist.
There's actually a video of them. They had some like metal barricades up, and the police like opened the barricades, and then the protesters just came in. There's a video of this, and it's just kind of like, the fuck. I mean, like we saw what the Capitol looked like during the Black Lives Matter protests. There were like armed guards up and down the steps, like every
tear gas
other step.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. And then this was just kind of like.
In all fairness, I guess they did tear gas the shit out of the MAGA. What's a good derogatory term for the MAGA chuds?
I just like that you're mispronouncing it.
What? How do you pronounce it?
MAGA martyr.
MAGA? MAGA?
Yeah, I like that.
Wait, that's what you've been trying to say? You've been saying MAGA?
I thought he was doing a bit. I thought he was like
it's MAGA.
Mispronounced. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think MAGA rolls off the tongue. Wait,
yeah,
that's what you've been saying. This I was like, is he saying a person's name? And are you saying a person's name? Who's MAGA?
No,
I didn't know you were that far behind. I thought he was doing a bit, like he was.
No, I'm just
mispronouncing it to make fun of it.
I mean, I can't make it.
I don't like that. I'm like, look at them MAGAs.
I mean, look at them MAGAs over there.
But no,
Look at the magaz on that guy.
I mean, in all fairness, I'm just putting the emphasis on a different syllable.
Emphasis.
Get a load of the magaz on this guy.
But I lost my train of thought. Where were we?
Choo-choo.
The Magad train, or how do you pronounce it?
MAGA.
The capital.
Just keep
MAGA-
saying Maga. It's
The MAGA
fine.
train.
It's magaz
Actually,
now.
that does
though.
roll off the. It's Magad now.
Magaz. We're
Magaz.
changing
So
it.
they-
Heard it
so
here,
Ilhan-
folks.
Taking it back.
So
Magaz. It's our
Ilhan
word.
Omar is currently drafting articles of impeachment. I believe Congress has reconvened, or the
They're
Senate.
supposed
Sorry,
to.
is it Congress or the Senate, or is that the same
Both.
thing?
Congress is the entire legislative branch, which is made up of the Senate and the House of
And the House of
Representatives.
Representatives. Yeah.
Okay, so the Senate has reconvened, and
It's all of them. It's all of Congress. Because
yeah,
essentially,
okay, all of Congress has reconvened and will likely be
And-
approving Biden's presidency later tonight.
we don't know because so this all happened too. Because so I went on site today to a client, and while I was there, I spent way too long there just because it was way longer than I thought it was going to be. But like, my phone started blowing up just with all these tweets and like retweets, and I'm just kind of what the hell's going on? And I'm looking at my phone, like, oh cool, I'm stuck here while Civil War II is starting,
You look up, you see a MAGA hat on your client's desk. You're like, oh no.
Well, actually, he they were all crowding around a computer watching CNN, going like, "This is fucking stupid." So I was like, "Okay, I'm with good people."
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah, but
Oh
then,
my God.
but that's why I get back to the office and I find out that my coworkers put on the CNN broadcast at the beginning of one, because essentially what was supposed to happen today is what today is pretty much the day that Congress meets and they officially count the Electoral College. Today is the day that they officially count and they officially name the next president. Like, it's not confirmed until Pence says it is. And then so they get through like the first like 3 states because they do it alphabetically, and it hits Arizona, and Arizona goes, "No, we don't like it. We want to debate about it." So the House.
That's not how this works.
It is apparently. It is. Because after they said that, the Senate had to go to their little chamber, and the House of Representatives had to go to their little chamber, and they had to debate. It was during this time, that's when the protesters pushed in. I don't know if it was timed like that on purpose, but that's just when it happened. But apparently, because there was this whole thing on Twitter that, like, apparently Pence can, like, if it's deemed, like, an unconstitutional election, like, he can, like, have contested states, like, re-vote or some stupid shit. And then, so Trump's really been banking on him doing that, because he's like, Pence will come through for us. He even tweeted it yesterday that, like, you know, if Pence does his job right, we'll win. And then, like, this morning, I saw a tweet from Trump that said something like, Pence has betrayed us.
That's
Hold
fucking
on.
hilarious.
Hold on. Let me find that tweet. Hold on. I gotta find the tweet. Because
While
it
you're
was
looking
really
for
funny.
it, I would just like to point out that there is a video of some of the protesters who broke in replacing a U.S. flag with a Trump flag outside of the thing, and that's just a whole metaphor for the whole thing, ain't it?
Yep.
Did he delete that one?
Yep.
Might have deleted that tweet. But so last night,
Or Twitter deleted it for him.
true. Last night, 20 hours ago, Trump tweeted, "If Vice President Mike Pence comes through for us, we will win the presidency. Many states want to decertify the mistake they made in certifying incorrect and even fraudulent numbers. Blah, blah, blah. Mike can send it back." And then, I don't know where the other tweet went. It's gone. But there was definitely a tweet from Trump today where he said something like, he pretty much straight up said, like, Pence has failed us.
I typed Pence betrayed into the Twitter search, and I regret it immediately.
Pence betrays Trump. Let's Google that. Trump tweets about Mike's Pence betrayal. Hold on, here it is. I found it. Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and our Constitution, giving states a chance to certify a correct set of facts.
Fucking
What
hate
an
this
he loves
country.
that
asshole!
word.
He loves the word
He loves
facts.
that word.
I hate this country so fucking much.
He loves the word facts, even though he apparently knows none. Hello, welcome to the VGRcast. If you didn't know, we're not fans of Trump.
No, we fucking hate
if
Trump.
you are a fan of Trump, I'm sorry. You could take your follow
No.
back if you want.
No, fuck
Bye.
you. Get out.
We're getting decent viewers, by the way.
I'm aware. The VGRcast always brings in good viewers. Hi guys, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Hello.
Today was a terrible day at work.
Also, please,
But I'm
please,
here.
if you're a Trump supporter, please eat a dick.
Well, you don't eat a dick. Just don't be a dick about it.
No, eat a dick.
What?
Eat a dick. I mean, if that makes you happy, sure, but eat a dick.
If you're still a Trump supporter,
About,
maybe.
also, something about Senator. I'm just catching up. Chat. Nat posted shit. Apparently, Senator Hawley.
You're breaking up, Monica.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I'm moving close.
There we go.
Fuck me for wanting to come. But anyway, Senator Hawley from Missouri is still going to object to the election results despite his objections being a cause of disaster, even though he registers that Hawley had blood on his hands. Using chaos fundraise, which what the fuck?
He's using what to
oh.
fundraise? Sorry.
Use the chaos.
Oh, that fucker.
Who is this
So-
guy?
Senator Hawley, I don't know what state he's senator of.
He was
Missouri.
from
Missouri,
Missouri.
Fucking-
Missouri.
Not.
Oh,
I
was it?
can't
Was he
read
the
it.
guy I saw cowering on a bench earlier?
Might have been.
Josh Hawley.
Fuck that
And
guy.
also, apparently, senator and House members object.
Oh, he was the guy that gave the white power fist as he went into the
Oh,
Capitol.
this fucker.
Was that guy? Oh God.
Burn him.
Burn
Yep,
him.
that was him.
I found a pic of him trying to be the new PogChamp face.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Eat the
He's the-
stinkiest, foulest dick. If your
Th-
dick
these-
is stinky
but
and
the bottom
foul,
line
you need to
is
take a shower.
These lunatics want a fascist dictator, even though their fascist dictator has done fuck all for the last 4 years, other than be an asshole.
There's something I saw some thread about. There really isn't any sort of ideology besides fuck liberals, right?
Well, it's
Well, yeah.
essentially
That's
what
entirely it. Yeah.
what our country is boiled down to is you're not on my side, I hate you. Just like I don't care who's on my side running, they're the best. They could be a literal baby in a diaper, but they're the best. They're better than your baby in a
No,
diaper.
I don't think that's for the most part. I don't like Joe Biden. I don't think he has good policies. That being said, he is light years better than Trump, which is why I voted for him.
It's
Well,
like
the-
the College Humor sketch. That's like, do you want your surgery done by a surgeon or a literal clown?
Yeah. But I think that shows us though, this shows us where the lesser of two evils policy has gotten us, and it's gotten us
Nowhere.
fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
It has made us go
Four-party
backwards.
Four-party system.
That would be nice.
Ranked
Well,
choice
so-
voting. Ranked choice.
Ranked choice voting would be nice.
Ranked choice would be nice, but so
But wait, real quick, I had a thought. Sorry, Kevin.
no, it's fine.
Mike,
I'm about
you're
to talk
kinda-
about political theory.
You're a bit more plugged into the right than I think most of us are. Can you name one thing Trump has actually done that doesn't involve tearing down something Obama did?
Not specifically Obama, but he did pretty much keep to that oath he made where for every regulation he signed in, he would remove two. Like he kept to that pretty solid.
Except
So-
for most of them seem to be environmental regulations.
Most
Yay,
of them were environmental and
He still
business
kept his
regulations.
promise.
So
he kept his promise. I'll give
he
him
kept his
that.
promise.
I mean, you could argue
Um,
that until the pandemic, the economy was doing pretty okay.
The economy was doing fantastic.
I mean, but
until the pandemic,
his-
the Dow hit 30,000.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, that his whole benchmark of am I good president is how good is the economy? Because essentially what it
Yep.
boils down to is how
Which,
good can I make it for me?
Unfortunately, is how most Americans live. Is
Well, yeah,
do I
based
have a
on money.
job? am I getting paid well enough?
Can I afford to eat
Is
today?
only the economy only matters whether the economy is doing well only matters to rich people.
No,
Yes.
Not really.
not
No.
really. I mean, if the economy is doing well, it means everyone has jobs and everyone has food and everyone
Yeah.
can eat. If the economy does
Theoretically.
poor, theoretically,
Theoretically,
yes,
that is the case.
thermoretically.
Yes, thermoretically.
Theoretically, that is the case. However, trickle-down economics has been proven time and time
Well,
again.
trickle-down
to not
economics,
fucking work.
trickle-down economics is better than a strong economy. Strong economy just means that the workforce is working and making money.
Pretty
I
much.
guess.
That's a strong
Yeah.
economy.
A strong economy doesn't. It presents the image of we are doing fine. We are making things. We are making money. It doesn't say anything about working conditions or wages or anything like that.
Working
Right.
conditions.
But people see unfortunately, most Americans see the economy as a direct numerical representation of how the country is doing. So when the number is really low, it makes people scared. And when the number goes up steadily, very fast, it makes people very happy, except the people who actually know how the economy works.
I'm a monkey. I like big numbers.
Yes.
Numbers go up, me happy.
Numbers go up, me happy. It's like there was this,
I got a
it was
monkey
either a
brain.
CNN or an NBC thing. It was like, you know how like CNN has like the main headline and then they have like the scrolling headlines at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the main headline was like Amazon hits all-time price high, and then like the scrolling one was unemployment hits some double-digit number.
Yay.
And I'm like, economy.
Well, that's just one. Well, see, that's a good example of one company's success does not mean the
We've
economy is
added
strong.
100 billionaires during this pandemic.
Fuck that.
Have we really?
Yes.
Fuck
Eat
all
the
of
rich.
that.
Over 100 people have become billionaires during the pandemic.
It's like chicken.
Just because like they've made money off
No,
of
they
like
probably just taste like
Yeah.
money, honestly.
Whoever owns Zoom, that guy's a fucking billionaire now.
True.
That I'm not sure I can actually argue with that. That's bullshit though, because Zoom had a major boom in business.
Yeah.
Although, you know, actually no, I can't argue that billionaires shouldn't exist as a concept.
Nah.
It's a very bad business model for the American people.
For the average person, yes,
Good
but
business model for
Bezos-
them, bad for us.
at the same
Jeff-
point, I'm in the boat where if you work hard enough in your life that you can get $1 billion, sure. But if
then why are you a
Disagree.
dick not giving it back?
Okay, here's
my
where I
money.
disagree with you on that. I
That's
don't
fair.
think anyone has ever done enough actual work to warrant $1 billion, much less multiple billions of dollars. They profit off of what? Like
Yeah.
maybe like there's I just saw like a meme rolling around a while back, like where it's just like, hey, if you billionaires shouldn't exist. If you make anything over 999 million, all the rest gets donated to charity, and you get a park named after you, and a badge that says yay, I won capitalism.
I would,
It's like you can't legislate being a stingy dick. It's just not possible.
not in
No.
America.
No.
If we lived in a different
because-
country where we didn't have freedom and stuff, yeah, that's absolutely possible.
Freedom is the wrong word, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like this is the anecdote I always like to bring up when we talk about the heavy taxation stuff is you have to give them another incentive to stay. The anecdote I use is between 2000 and 2015, over 1,000 millionaires moved out of Illinois. Illinois being one of the most heavily taxed states in the country. So the thing that's going on here is the people who have money can just leave.
They're the ones that could, because like the whole thing is that And the rich people, whenever like a disaster happens, like in like California, like with the wildfires or anywhere really, all the rich people, they always say the same thing, like, why do they live there? Just move.
Just move.
Like, just move. Just do
Just
it.
one question, Ben. Sell their houses to who? Fucking Aquaman!
We talked
I love
about this last time, you're
I
right.
love that meme so fucking much.
But yeah, so like the millionaires just move, and then that tax burden gets shifted down. So it's the poor people paying more money again. So there has to be another incentive besides just tax them more, because the reality is they're just going to leave.
They're going to leave and you get nothing. Good day,
Yes.
sir.
So we have to figure out a more complex,
Now we
more
did we
better system that makes rich people not be dicks.
well, and I will say, well,
Ah.
because there's the whole thing too, where, like you always hear about like billionaires and millionaires like only making $1 in a year, and it's
Uh-huh.
because like they put all their losses into the company, so they're technically not losing any money. But what I was gonna say is that like Illinois figured out at least the whole pot thing, like. Pretty much, I hope that this is what they did, where they looked at it and they went, people are going to be smoking this anyway. Like, people are buying it off the streets. Let's at least tax the shit out of it, so that way we can get a little coin on the side.
Literally what Colorado did.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
what we
that's
did.
what- that's
Colorado
what all
built an
the-
entire school district off of pot money.
It's insane. Yeah, Illinois can use some pot money.
Yeah.
Pot money!
But our original entrance into this topic was about Trump's claims to fame, and other than having a booming economy and then immediately tanking it, because I mean the economy's gonna tank because of COVID, but like,
Yeah.
I
that was what did it. But
I stand by the fact that Trump would have easily won re-election if he had done anything about COVID.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah,
Anything.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, is people don't cast doubt on their senators. Their senators did nothing wrong. No one gives a shit about the senators or the House members. It's the president. He's the guy who's supposed to be in charge, and
Because
he
it's
let the
easier to
bad
blame
thing
one
happen.
person Than a
Did let the-
idea.
Yes, it's easy to direct it at a singular focus.
'Cause he's the
And since
figurehead.
most people literally do not have the time to get invested in politics because they would rather just be working and making a living. They just direct their focus towards the easiest place possible.
It's hard to be mad against an obscure entity like the Senate or Congress, because
Yeah.
it's an obscure entity. It doesn't really have a face. It's just a thing you know about.
Yes.
But when you're talking about the president, no matter who it is, it's easy to go, it's his fault.
It's
Because
also
it's
a
their
lot
fault.
easier for senators to target their campaign money in the important places so that their citizens think that they're not the ones doing something wrong.
Oh, yeah. And I think I'm happy that it's becoming more and more of a common knowledge thing that, like, your local elections are more important than the presidential election.
Shout out to Tammy Duckworth and Dick Durbin for not voting for the 2K stimulus, by the way.
They did.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I like Duckworth.
Yeah.
Sorta. Yes,
I
less
used
now,
to like
but-
her. Not anymore.
They voted against it?
They voted against it. Kevin, there were 5 Democratic senators who voted for it. One
Why-
of them was Bernie Sanders.
Why'd everyone vote
It's just
against
Bernie
it?
Sanders. He's on the right side of every vote. Most of them.
Okay, well,
Also,
and that brings
gotta-
up. Go ahead. Monica,
Um,
you got it there.
Oh god, damn it. Fine, I'll sit up. I just wanted to acknowledge there was a Sadie, but now
There was a
Why
saving
don't you
for a
just
moment.
perch your mic next to you?
because I'm lazy and the mic.
Oh, this is a meme. This is a
But
meme.
but
It's
you know, Trump even if it wasn't Trump's responsibility technically to do anything, he did actively seem to be
oh yeah, 2020 was the year where Trump did everything fucking wrong.
like he
Yeah.
actively seemed to be trying to infect the entire country with COVID.
You should probably wear a mask, but you don't have to. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
That
Kevin,
was.
Can you throw that meme that I just put into the chat?
Is it on Twitter?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
I really wish.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get it.
Mood. Oh, hey, whoever, Mike, I saw that guy you posted behind the thing. So that guy is the guy standing behind the speaker or the vice president's podium. That is, I am not even kidding, the Q shaman. He's one of the QAnon nuts, and he practices like a thing called he practices shamanism, and he's into Q. And I'm just, I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired.
He looks like who did Mel Brooks play in that Scotland movie? Braveheart. Who was the guy in Braveheart?
Mel Brooks?
Mel Gibson.
Wallace?
William Gibson. He looks like that guy.
Mel Gibson.
William Wallace.
Mel Gibson. I'm
sorry.
What's going on right now?
Just touch
Mel
on
Brooks?
the fact that you confused Mel Gibson and Mel Brooks.
They're both Mels.
One hates the race of the other.
There you go. Your meme's up on screen.
Listen, you can understand how I got them confused.
I really wish I weren't living through a major historical event right now. What a mood. What a big mood.
But yeah, he looks like William Wallace went to a fucking tailgate.
William Wallace went to a tailgate and got brainwashed by 4chan because this is the reality we live in now. Thanks.
Nat says that the 2K stimulus was also tied to social media regulations and pulled a bunch of other nonsensical things. And while I agree with that, but the $600 one was also tied to a bunch of nonsensical things too.
Yeah. They didn't add a whole lot when it got to that part.
No.
There was one of the $600 one. They were trying to make it a felony to stream stuff illegally.
They did.
Yeah,
they did do that. Well, no. Hold on. What they made illegal was for-profit account sharing. Is what it boils down to. In other words, I can't say, hey, I have Disney Plus. Give me $1 and I'll give you my login, and then give it to 20 people, and every month I make $20. That's illegal. Which
that's fair, I guess.
That kind of makes sense. I kind of get that because it's technically, I wouldn't call it stealing, but
you're leasing without a contract.
Yeah, you're leasing without a contract and without permission.
Yes.
It's the same category
but also
of
it's Disney, so I don't give a fuck.
That's fair. They have plenty of money to go around.
Yes.
I just want to touch on something Patrick put in earlier in chat when he gave his bit of also how about them Bears, which Ryan's Sport Corner?
You can't just force Sports Corner like that. I'm not ready yet.
No, we want to hear about the Nickelodeon Bowl. We'll hear about the Nickelodeon Bowl later.
Yeah. While we're on it, Disney stock is 40 points higher right now than it was before the pandemic started.
Is it really?
Well, yeah, it's because everyone's got Disney Plus.
It was at around 140 when it started, and now it's at 179.
In all fairness, I like Disney Plus.
I do too.
Disney Plus is good. Good
it
shit.
Works really well.
Still haven't seen Mulan.
Still won't.
Not a lot of reason for it.
Do you want to do Sports Corner now, Ryan, or we keep talking political stuff?
It's your show.
It's your show.
Fair enough.
Well, I'd like to wrap up this segment.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
You can say your thing though.
No, I was just going to say, fuck Trump, fuck his protesters, and fuck all the fascists who want to put Trump in power for the next small eternity or however long his heart lasts.
See, we really have to zero in on the specific people who are spreading this because I've been listening to.
Fucking don't.
It's
some Hydra bullshit. This is something we are going to be dealing with for the next 30, 40 years. It doesn't fucking matter if Trump is in power or not. You cut off one head, two more fucking appear.
That is true.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I agree.
What I'm getting at
though is I've been listening to a lot of episodes from the Cult podcast where they examine
Oh, my brother likes that one.
like different cult. Oh, cool. Where they examine like different cults, how they came to be, how they attracted people to this. And this is people with QAnon, with Trump, with the alt-right, they use a lot of the same tactics that cult leaders use. They prey on insecurities and weaknesses to draw people onto their side. So it's hard for me to fully condemn just the alt-right is bad or this group is bad, because these are people who are doing bad things, yes, and they should be held accountable for them. But you can't just write them off as this group is evil. You have to understand why this group got drawn into this specific sect of ideology.
I
Oh, yeah.
also agree with Mike in a way.
Yeah.
You both of you have great points, because you can't just hand wave away, oh, it's the head honchos that need to go down for this. But you also can't.
You have to correct the needs that are
Right.
forcing people to go to these extreme ideologies.
Yeah, you have to
But
think
at-
about
and
why
like-
did half the country still vote for Trump this election?
Yes. And
Like
it's because
74 million people voted for Trump. Like, why did they vote for Trump?
Because they
it's
vote along party lines. A lot of
and
them
it's
are.
because the Democrats still aren't fucking doing anything. It's because
True.
you're seeing Pelosi pull out $100 ice cream containers from her fucking freezer while people are losing their jobs for in COVID, and they're not doing anything to help people. So you have to correct the needs that are forcing people to these extreme ideologies and not just condemn the ideologies.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to say.
It's gonna take a. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead, because what I'm gonna say is gonna spur off into a whole other thing.
I was just gonna say it's gonna take a lot of deprogramming. To deprogram like the Q and the Trump out of these people. If anyone's interested, there's a couple of great podcasts that I listen to. I have cults on my list. I just have so many other podcasts to listen to right now. I don't have time for it. But the QAnon Anonymous podcast does some great work with looking into QAnon and being like, yeah, it's all bullshit, guys. There's nothing to this. It's insane. And the pod, I mentioned it a lot, but Knowledge Fight goes deep into like Alex Jones and his world. While Alex Jones is much less influential than he used to be, it's still a interesting look into the mind of like a hardcore Trumper and his business.
Yeah.
The podcast Behind the Bastards has a few episodes like on some interesting like right wing grifters. Like I think they have like a 2-parter on Roger Stone. I think a few of Trump's other people, but there's some great podcasts debunking right wing bullshit out there. I highly recommend those 3.
Yeah.
So
Last thought from me is just, it's really hitting me now how Trump really threw like the nuke into the ideology argument of, technically it was Facebook that did it first, but Trump was the one who really latched onto it, the idea of fake news, because that just basically destroys any debate you could possibly have with someone.
yeah, it
Like,
destroys compromise too.
It destroys compromise, because like before it's like, here are my sources for all of this thing, and then you would
Fake
go,
news.
but now it's like, oh, I don't fucking believe any of that. And there is I'm not going to say it's fake news, but there is a lot of news that is being twisted on both sides to fit a particular ideology.
Clickbaity
But-
bullshit. There's a lot of bad titles out there.
Yeah.
Like
But to just say
anyway.
this is right and call it a day is the complete wrong way to go about it. Totally off topic, but I'm just going to plug it now. Watch Hypernormalization by Adam Curtis. It's a 3-hour documentary that's sort of related to that. It's really fucking good.
Is it
Take it
heavily
away.
visual?
Yes, there's a lot of visual elements. It goes all the Well, no, there's a lot of dialogue too, but
Well, no, because
Oh.
I like to listen to like documentaries while I build Legos, so I
oh
might
yeah,
add
you
that
can
to.
listen to it.
I
You can
might add
listen.
that. I might add that to my my list after I finish
Yes,
the Chris
it
Chan
goes all the way
documentary.
back to like the early 70s and really deconstructs a lot of the ideas about our relationship with the world.
Kevin,
So, what I was gonna say is that first I like making predictions in movies and TV shows and stuff, and Christine hates it because I'm usually right. So I'm gonna make my first.
movies and TV shows are
Uh,
predictable.
I'm gonna make my first real life prediction.
Okay.
Within the next 4 elections, so 16 years, we're gonna have
That's a safe
four.
number.
We're gonna have 4 parties, and here's why. We already have the Republican Party splitting technically. I don't know how up to date people are with the Republican Party, but there is a faction of Republicans who are splitting off from the GOP, and currently it's not an official party; it's a project, the Lincoln Project.
Lincoln Project.
Yes, and I'm okay with Lincoln Project. Lincoln Project's kind of cool. It's essentially
Right.
it's a group of Republicans who've pretty much said Trump is killing the Republican Party. We're gonna go back to our roots of what Lincoln kind of was doing, and we're gonna make our own little project. I feel like in the next cycle, they're gonna have their own party and they're gonna run a candidate, and they're
Feel
gonna
like they're
have
so they're like what, like socially liberal, like financially conservative, like.
yeah, they're more middle right. So that's
Okay,
going
I
to
can get
form the
behind that.
middle right party. The Trumpism / GOP party will form the far right party, and then I think it hasn't shown any signs yet, but you will see
Progressives
Democrats.
splitting off.
You will see Democrats start splitting into 2 factions. You'll have the far left like Bernie Sanders, and the
It'll
more
depend on the next 2 years will be a big decider for
Yes.
that one because the John Ossoff, I think is his name,
Oh, the
won
new
the
guy?
Georgia Senate seat.
Was he the
So-
anime one, or is that the other
Yes,
one?
he was the guy who shared a clip from Shoujo Cosette like 8 years ago. But so the Dems control everything now.
Mhm.
So
House
if they
presidency.
actually do something, the Democratic Party might actually be able to survive.
Yes.
Please do.
But if they
please do.
act like the Democratic Party and not do anything,
Because I mean, I saw
that's going to hasten that schism.
I saw a tweet that said, "Remember the last time the Democratic Party controlled the presidency, the House, and the Senate? Nothing happened." But then everyone was commenting, "Nothing's better than like no news is better than bad news." I'm kind of like, fair, but we're not progressing. So, and that's where I think you're gonna have.
Trump had control of two out of three branches and did fuck all with it also. So I mean,
Well, I mean, so here's the greatest part about the 4-party system is the 4-party system means no one party can have majority. Like there needs to be compromise. People need to talk. They need to debate. They need to let things go and they need to agree. Because currently the way that the country works is that if you don't control all 3, you can't do anything for the next 2 years. You're pretty much sitting there twiddling your thumbs, fighting because you know
that to be that way until Mitch McConnell became the speaker.
Well, the whole thing is that
majority leader.
It goes back a little further than that, I would say.
That's fair.
But the whole thing is that we don't like the politicians don't debate anymore. They don't compromise. Like it's pretty much just like, do I control the House? Yes, I do. This bill will probably pass the House. Do I control the Senate though? No, I don't. It'll probably fail at the Senate.
Another good documentary recommendation, although I don't know if you can stream it anywhere. It was a PBS documentary, Divided States of America. It was like a 4-hour special on Obama's presidency, and basically him and John Boehner getting pissy with each other was like the start of the really big schism we see now.
John Boehner.
He was the John Boehner. He was the It's spelled B-O.
Oh, okay, yeah.
John Boner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I am a child.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was another really good documentary I'd recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that man existed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my prediction is next 4 elections.
Yeah,
We'll see at least one other major party make its way into the table.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
there are
maybe
way
even-
too many people out there now, especially like this election, that have been screaming for a more moderate candidate, like someone in the middle. Like, I don't like libertarians because libertarians are fucking crazy, but like a more like central character, like a more central character. We need a central character that we could all root for.
That's the Democratic Party, unfortunately.
Bernie Sanders.
No, Bernie Sanders is so far left.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's like as far left as you can go.
In any other European country, Bernie Sanders would be like moderate left.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we're not
Pretty
in-
much.
Only in America is Bernie Sanders radical left.
Well, yeah, but we're
And I still
we're
don't understand
Americans,
what's
Steve.
So radical. And I still don't understand what's so radical about. Hey,
Helping.
I want homeless people to have a house and food, and people to not
What's
die
so
from
crazy
medical
about
bills, and be able
helping-
to pay for insulin.
Steve.
And
Steve, what's so crazy about helping thy neighbor? It's like one of your 10 basic rules or
What's
something.
that hippie bullshit you're spouting at me right now?
It's like one of your 10 basic rules that the Bible
Maintain
says you
that
should live
the
by.
I maintain that the Republican Party would be the ones to literally or metaphorically crucify Jesus in this day and age, despite the fact that they claim to worship him, but they worship supply side Jesus. If you've ever seen that comic, it's pretty great.
I'm just hoping for super capitalism now.
What's super capitalism?
Super capitalism is
No government,
you're
all
not
money.
you're not just employed in the business, you are the master of your own business. You are making profits off of yourself. It's basically socialism. It's
Okay.
basically just reframing capitalism to I think it was Vosh, I think, came up with it.
When you go so far into capitalism, you come around and become socialist again.
Yeah. It was basically just reframing capitalism as social.
I
Funny.
could be like a mean grade school teacher. The more you ask for Sports Corner, the farther back it gets pushed.
All the way in the next week.
It's time for Ryan's
We
Sports
have been on this
Corner.
topic for-
Fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've been on this topic for like 40 minutes. Please,
Yeah.
Sports Corner.
There was stuff to talk about. We had to talk about what's
It's important
happening.
shit to talk about.
Yeah, yo.
I still didn't do the shitty intro.
Yeah, I need the shitty trombone rendition of something.
I gotta think of something.
Yeah, you just gotta send me Ryan. Send me anything. Like, just do anything this weekend so I can just play something before the sports.
Slam
corner
your
starts.
fist on a MIDI file or something. I don't know.
just hotkey like
I can
MIDI
show
files
you-
on all the
I-
keyboard. Just
I
boom.
have an idea. I can show you, like, send you guys, like, after the podcast is over. What I'm
Trombone
trying to
shear
base
isn't
it off of.
copyrighted, is it?
I don't know. Also, I'm kind of like I'm checking myself out, like, because I pushed my hair back on this side, and like it's short hair over here and like long hair over here. I'm kind of like, oh, that doesn't look bad. Anyways,
So
go
it's my
ahead.
That's
haircut.
not sports related.
No, I mean I still have like the comb over and stuff.
So what do you think this is?
That's baby
Yours is
comb
longer.
over. Baby comb over. I'd still be long one.
So-
Anyway, sports corner.
Uh, World Junior Classic for hockey. Gold medal game was last night. USA versus Canada. Going into that game, not one player on either roster had a negative plus minus rating. Basically, that breaks down to if you're on the ice and your team scores, you get a plus. You're on the ice and the other team scores, you get a minus. So not one player from either roster had a negative plus minus rating, which is easy to do when you start off your tournament playing teams like Austria and Switzerland.
Wait, you'd think Switzerland would have a
Nope.
would have a good hockey team.
Nope.
They have a ton of snow.
I think.
Well,
Well,
they've got
this happened.
Alps,
This happened in the last couple of years. The first Swiss-born player got drafted first overall.
Okay.
That was the first time that's happened. But you have better luck getting NHL caliber talent from Canada, the US,
Oh,
Russia.
Canada.
Sweden, Finland, not Austria or Switzerland.
My home and native land.
You're not from Canada. Shut the fuck up.
US was highlighted with a shit ton of scoring depth, and Canada with goaltending that was on fire for the whole tournament. They did not let in an even strength goal at all.
Wow.
they did not give up a goal when all 5 players from their team or the other team were on the ice. So there were no penalties issued.
Wow, impressive.
But with a final score of 2-0, U.S. takes the gold over Canada.
USA.
And the team and to
USA!
celebrate the
USA!
team. And for the team photo, they took a garbage can and put Hockey Canada's logo taped on it for the
Wow.
Rip.
the gold medal
Okay.
photo.
Grace and
That's
victory.
not very classy.
For the bronze medal game earlier that day, Finland versus Russia. After losing to Finland 4-1, Russian goaltender Yaroslav Askarov was the only Russian player to stay on the ice while Finland celebrated and received their medals.
Hmm.
Hey, man.
That's pretty on par.
Dude wanted
for
his medal.
Russia. No, he did. Russia finished 4th.
Oh, so they didn't get a medal. Oh, so everyone else left, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
He's being a good fucking competitor.
Sport,
Yeah.
it's just game. Why so mad?
not a dickhead.
He's
Although
just game.
he was getting like memed to shit the day before against I think Canada, because Canada beat them 5-0, and apparently he couldn't hold on to his stick the whole game, so there were just memes of players just throwing shit and pretending to be the goal him. If you're a fan of the show Vikings, San Jose Shark sometimes forward, sometimes defenseman, full-time caveman Brent Burns will have a voiced role, or I think he had a voiced role in the latest episode
Of
Vikings.
oh, okay.
Like, you should look up a picture of this guy.
Wait,
He's
so who?
definitely
I'm sorry.
Brent
I thought he was on the.
Burns.
Wait, is he a Minnesota Viking or?
No, the show's called Vikings.
Right.
He plays for the San Jose Sharks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little lost in that story.
Brent Burns, look him up.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I'm
here.
gonna keep going. Carolina Hurricanes player Andrei Svechnikov, on potentially playing against his brother one day. It's always been our dream. Maybe the first time I will try to hit him or something.
Holy fuck, that guy does look like a caveman. He has
Good
no
one
teeth.
for
What the
the
fuck?
Russian accent. I appreciate the dramatic reading.
Well, he is Russian.
I
Russian.
know, but I still appreciate it.
What was
At the
his name
beginning-
again?
Brent Burns. At the beginning of the playoffs last season, Bruins goaltender Tuukka Rask chose to leave the bubble for his family. Bruins fans got enraged, calling him a piece of shit. And they eventually got knocked out of the playoffs by the Carolina Hurricanes that round. Turns out, he left the bubble right after hearing his daughter needed an ambulance back in Finland. And this was about April or
Context
May.
is important.
Yeah. Notable consensus number 1 overall draft pick bust in not just the NFL but in all of sports. Ryan Leaf held an AMA on Reddit this past week talking about recovering from his drug addiction, spending time in jail, and general football analysis. You can see why he tried to avoid talking about his career in football.
Drugs, baby.
He was also shit.
Oh, that's fair.
Cleveland Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield will be the first Browns quarterback to start all 16 games in consecutive seasons since Brian Sipe did this from 1978 to 1981.
Wow. The Browns are actually really good this year, right?
Yeah,
They're
they
like
are.
really good.
But their head coach is now has COVID, can't coach for the playoff game on
Oops.
Sunday.
Coaching from bed.
They're
That was actually my next point.
11-5. Wow. Oh, the AFC North is strong this year.
Yeah. Buffalo Bills wide receiver Stephon Diggs was seen on camera flossing on the sideline, and not the dance.
Oh,
Beautiful.
dang it.
Speaking of, I just went to the dentist. My
Good for you,
teeth are
Steve.
shiny.
I need to go to the
He's
dentist.
in me.
Washington's quarterback, Alex Smith, his wife turned his leg brace from when he broke his leg in 2018 and told he wouldn't walk again / have to have his leg amputated / could die due to complications into a Vince Lombardi trophy replica, which is a Super Bowl trophy.
Oh,
As a reminder to how far the two of them have come.
Oh,
that's
It's actually
so
kinda cool
sweet. That is so sweet. Who is that?
His Alex Smith. There's definitely pictures of it if you.
Oh, that looks. It's just like
I
oh,
Googled
it's like,
Alex
it's like a
Smith.
frame of it.
Yeah.
That looks
no.
awesome.
His leg will come up if you just Google cast, just so you know.
The broken leg.
Yes, the broken
Google,
leg.
stop. Sorry,
Just so you know.
Google just started telling me who the fuck Travis Smith was for no reason because my Google Home is fucking creepy.
Are
I
you
can't-
putting up on stream?
Oh
or-
God, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
it's all
about just the
crunched
trophy?
up. Oh,
Yeah, I told you. I
Oh.
warned you. I
Oh,
warned
I'm
you.
really glad I
What about
spaced out
just the
during
trophy?
all that.
What about
yeah.
just
Hold
the
on,
trophy?
hold on. I'll get up the trophy. Here we go.
All right.
That's a nice picture.
The New York Giants needed
Time to
a
look at the
win
leg.
and a Washington loss to the Eagles on Sunday to make the playoffs. While the Giants got the
Oh.
win,
How?
While the Giants got their win, the Eagles decided to literally throw the game away by putting in their third string quarterback.
And they were
What's the
were they
worst that could
winning?
happen?
Oh, the Eagles no.
Okay. Oh no.
Giants quarterback Daniel Jones, whitest name ever, had
That
as
is
many
very white.
touchdown passes as fumbles this season with 11.
Oh wow.
That's not a very good statistic.
Whoops.
New York Jets running back Frank Gore is open to returning to play next season, which may or may not be with the Jets.
Here's the cast.
Next season would be Gore's 17th professional season
Damn.
for a running back.
Cool. I assume running back lifetimes aren't very long.
Not great.
They get hit a
'cause
lot.
They get hit a lot. They obviously run a lot.
A lot of
Brain
stress.
trauma.
I mean, the whole thing about football players is that like they don't play for very long, like each play, but they're out there for a while, and every time they're out there, they're probably gonna get hit.
Wasn't there like a Will Smith movie about concussions or
Yeah.
something?
Fuck, what's it called?
The
Yes.
Hurt Locker?
No, that was about bombs.
Hurt Locker?
No, it's
It
something
won a bunch of
like that,
awards.
Oh, it's literally called Concussion.
though. Oh,
Are you
really?
sure?
Yes.
I don't think it was.
I think Mike's Google Foo is probably pretty good.
So I just keep going.
I guess it is.
Yeah, go
concussion.
for it.
Keep
So a
going.
few weeks ago, I brought up the fact that there was going to be an NFL playoff game on fucking Nickelodeon. Turns out, Birds are going to be in that game.
Yeah, buddy.
Nickelodeon.
I've got to go somewhere to watch that.
I'm ashamed and
I
also a
need
little
to
proud.
see. I
Unless
need to
they
see
both get
Khalil.
slimed.
I want to see Khalil Mack get slimed.
That's probably like the only good thing that's going to happen to the Bears.
Who are
I
we
need to
playing?
see that.
Saints.
Oh, unfortunate. Well,
Um,
we got to the wild card spot, guys.
Well, we beat the Saints this year, though, right?
no, we didn't.
We didn't.
Fairly certain we didn't.
Hold on.
Knowing us, we did not.
We lost to the Saints by 3.
it's
All
not
right.
as bad.
26-23. So it's close.
There
And
have
that might have been when we were still playing without Trubisky. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. There have been 40 straight Stanley Cups with players who have played with longtime pro Jaromir Jagr. This goes all the way back to 1979. This stat includes players that has played with him at some point in his career. So, NHL legend Brian Trottier, who played with Jagr at some point, just not necessarily when he won the Stanley Cup with the Islanders in 1980. Wait, how did I phrase this? Just now. He played with Jaromir Jagr at some point just now when he won the Stanley Cup in 1980. As that was his this was Trottier's 6th professional season, and Jagr was 8 or 9 years old at the time. I think, yeah, that streak is still going today, including this last playoff. In 1950, the St. Louis Browns baseball team hired a hypnotist to try and turn the team around. It didn't work. It did not work.
Shocker.
And NBA player Rudy Gay, yes, I know,
That's not funny.
was
There's no joke there.
was asked during an interview, "What do you think of the Spurs having the first female coach a team in an NBA game?" His response: "I look forward to the day when nobody gives a shit."
Nice.
Oh,
Man.
nice.
Because
I was very scared
in
of
a
that.
Spurs game, I think it was last week, their head coach got thrown out of the game, for whatever reason, and knowing him, I understand.
Mhm.
And they were like I think they're the only team that have a female assistant coach, so she got to be the head coach for the rest of
Nice.
that game.
Good for her.
Former NBA player Dwayne Wade on the Cleveland Cavaliers getting a new D Wade. I hope he has a better Cleveland career than I did.
Uh-oh.
Rumor has it that the NBA might be looking into 2 new franchises in the future.
Ooh.
Other than potential price tags, nothing much has been discussed. Both of those price tags are $2.5 billion each.
Sounds about right.
Billionaires, am I right?
The Amazon
Um,
shippers.
Oh God, please no.
All right.
Please don't let them all be corporate
and-
sponsor teams.
Oh
and
no,
to
what have I
end
done?
this on a high note, and to have a high note after talking about politics for the last hour.
That's
The
Yes.
NFL is looking into letting vaccinated medical professionals into the Super Bowl as the only fans that will be admitted.
That's
Good for
actually
them.
super dope.
Good for them.
That is kind of dope. My mom
They
could
earned
go.
it.
My mom got
They
her
earned it.
vaccine last week.
My sister is getting vaccinated.
Ooh.
Wait, what does your sister do?
She works in the kitchen of a nurse.
Oh,
that would do
okay,
it.
that's fair.
Oh.
That's kind of dope.
Is that the end of Sports Corner?
Yep.
Do 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 do.
Ba-ba-da.
I have something
Wait,
to share.
real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
While Sports Corner was happening, the Senate came back, and they did the thing and they voted. They lost like 6-93 in favor of keeping the results.
Yeah.
So
Even Lindsey Graham was like,
Lindsey Graham was like,
"It's done."
"You guys are
It's
idiots.
over.
Go home."
Who are the 6? Who are the 6?
Like
Read them off.
Cruz.
Let's shame
Oh
them.
wait, I can pull it up real quick. Hold on.
Ted Cruz?
Yeah, Ted
Really?
Cruz is one of them.
What a coward.
Who shared
He's
it?
such
Grow a
He's been
spine,
such a
Ted.
wild card lately.
Ted,
shared
grow a
it?
spine. Your beard isn't
just saw it.
hiding
Hold on.
anything. It's a bad beard.
Let's go home, Zodiac Killer.
Here we go. It was I didn't have last
See, I want
names.
to do that because he thinks that's funny.
Ooh, it's Cruz, your buddy
Okay.
Holly,
Surprise, surprise.
Hyde Smith,
Is it Crenshaw?
Nah.
Was it Crenshaw? One
Kennedy, Marshall, Tuberville.
I don't recognize half of those names.
Kennedy, really?
Yes, those are the 6 people that wanted to reject Arizona, and the other 93 or 94 were like, "No, you guys are idiots."
So Biden is officially president?
No, that was
Kennedy?
just for Arizona.
Why Kennedy?
That was just for Arizona, but that's like one of the big holdouts, probably. PogChamp is also trending on Twitter right now.
Can I tell a story?
No.
Okay, well, fuck me.
You can
Oh,
tell
that's a
story.
different Kennedy. Never mind.
Okay.
I was kidding.
So, I hope so. So, so I mentioned earlier that I was very cozy and didn't want. So, over, when I was graduating high school, one of my friends had made like a shirt blanket, and I was telling my mom about it, and she's like, "Oh, that's so cool! I should make one for you." And it just was one of those things that she said that she would do it, but it like never happened. And then, about like maybe 7-ish months ago, when everything was starting to hit, my mom's like, "You know what? Let's do this." So she that was her big sewing project for the last 6 months or so, was making this t-shirt blanket uh out of all these various fabrics, various shirts, sweatshirts, that I had random things, and she dropped it. Her and my dad dropped it off this past Sunday, and it is fucking incredible. I'm gonna send you it in message, Kevin.
I saw it on Snapchat already.
But I'm gonna so you can throw it up, goof. Okay, I will. But it's really neat because there's a bunch of like ISU stuff from high school. There's a couple of old Halloween costumes from when I was in elementary school, from when my mom made Halloween costumes, fabric for that.
I'm not gonna show the. If it has
Okay.
personal information on it, I'm not gonna show it. Just for protection for the future.
Oh, you're right. It totally does.
I'd love to show it because I've seen it. It looks awesome, and my mom's been talking about doing the same thing for me for like 5 years now. But if it has personal info on it, I don't want to show it just because, like, you know, in the off chance that this does blow up eventually and people like go back and rewatch these episodes, like, I don't want them tracking you down and like stalking you and shit. You know?
That's true. Here, you know what? I'll put it in Discord too, so that way you guys.
There you go.
But it is.
Nat, stop redeeming highlights.
But it is really neat, and the amount of detail my mom put into it. She even found like random fabric. I have all my Girl Scout patches on there. There's, like I said, a bunch of like favorite T-shirts from high school. Stuff from Girl Scouts. I said that already. But yeah, it's really fun and really.
Fair enough, Nat. Yeah, it was a super cute quilt. I liked it. Yeah, my mom's been talking about doing the same thing because I've got like a bunch of like high school shirts that don't really fit too good anymore because, you know, college happened and I found beer.
Same.
So my mom's been talking about doing the same exact thing where she wants to take like my old shirts and like put them into a big quilt. So I get it. It looks really cool, and I'm super happy for you.
I went from a medium to just barely fitting in a large.
Yeah, I like loose fitting clothes. Like I could still squeeze it into large, but I'm kind of like I don't like how this fits, so I always wear extra large now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like leaving high school, I was like between same place. I was like medium large range, and then I mean it was weird because like in high school I had the metabolism of like a god. And my metabolism just like nothing. I could eat whatever the fuck I wanted to and just wouldn't put on a single pound.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to college and all of a sudden it was like bleh.
That was also a matter of like we had to feed ourselves too. And we
I mean there was the whole thing where we went to the dining center where we're like, plate of nachos sounds good, but put a quesadilla on top of it.
Oh, look at that pizza.
Look at that pizza. Ooh, put the pasta next to the pizza and dip the pizza in the pasta sauce.
And they're
winner!
Breadstick. They're giving me a breadstick. Hell yeah.
There's a salad bar back there? I didn't know that existed.
Oh, but there's soup by the salad bar. Cream of potato? Hell yeah. I don't know if they ever served cream of potato.
I don't know.
Watterson.
Watterson was great for just consistency, I felt like. What was the other one? Lincoln's?
I wonder how long.
Just try.
Try was better for quality. Like Try, you can get like the Mongolian grill, or you can get like fresh made burgers and grilled cheeses and stuff.
That pizza was kind of shit though.
Side.
Fresh made frozen
and ice
burgers.
cream.
Yeah, fresh made frozen burgers. The pizza
Oh,
was
yeah, Southside. You
Steve,
guys
you're
were
muted.
after Southside. Sucks for you.
My
about now?
preview was Southside.
Yep, I ate at Southside for preview.
Am I still muted?
Nope, you're good.
No, you're back.
That was weird. I don't know when I hit that button. Fair enough.
At some point, you hit that button.
Yeah.
So yeah, I said it before Monica did. Southside does have the best had the best ice cream machine. It was dope.
Yeah, it had the best everything, really.
I watched Southside get torn down.
Yeah.
It was
I saw
funny
some
too
of the
because
remnants.
before our freshman year, ISU was actually voted like one of like the best meal programs in the country.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, because like my brother went to NIU briefly, and I went to NIU for like a day with him, and like I had their food, and I was just like, take me back, take me back, take me back, take me back. Like ISU had great dining center food. Like we got lobster once a semester, and
Yup.
crab legs multiple times a semester.
Crap!
Like
Crab.
so that's our own meme. We have a meme, guys.
Mike started it.
Yep, that's Mike's meme.
That's my one joke. My one contribution.
My one
I
original
named a
joke.
religion after it.
You did.
Did
You should.
crab?
We need to play Civ again.
Yeah, I'd be down for Civ.
Yeah, Steve's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
fine.
last
I
time
had fun with Steve.
Mike was too
It was okay.
aggressive. Mike was being too sus.
no, I was
No,
only
you just-
aggressive because I just wanted to fuck with you that one time.
No,
hate
you
you.
just got
Hate
you just
you.
got mad. What you just got
you.
mad because Mike got good.
Yeah.
He was just
I
good at
got
military.
good.
I was good at
I
science.
got good
I was
at the game you introduced me to.
Mike was
I
no
was
no
there.
Mike was afraid I was gonna win culture before he dominated everyone, so he started attacking me. He was harassing me.
I had to level the playing field.
He was harassing me. I was gonna make culture
though-
victory.
and I had I won. Or I won in that scenario.
Back on topic, the steaks they had every once a semester fucking blowed. Those were awful.
I never had them.
I don't remember the
Don't.
sticks. I remember the
Not
lobster.
corn chicken.
Ooh.
Oh.
No. Orange chicken.
Oh,
Orange
the
chicken was the
orange
shit.
chicken. Oh.
Oh, so
Orange-
fucking good.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken.
Ooh.
Plus, if
Buffalo
nothing,
wing night.
Buffalo. If all else failed at Watterson too, like the chicken sandwiches
Also-
were great.
The
Yes.
fresh fruit.
Yes.
The fruit was also
fruit
very
was
good.
good.
Plus, the ice cream
I
bar.
got
The
really
ice cream
into
bar was good.
cantaloupe and honeydew melon.
Yeah.
Almost makes me miss college.
Hot dog bar.
I mean, I
Mac
do
and
miss
cheese
college.
bar.
The paninis. The
Appetizer
paninis.
bar.
Paninis. I forgot about the panini. I didn't get into the paninis until like the last couple years.
The paninis.
Oh,
So I've got
cookie.
a story from today,
I'm
or
hungry.
I got a story if we got time.
Yeah, I got time for one more
Yeah, I got
story.
time.
Yeah, I got time.
Okay, so I had a project at
Steve's
work.
fucky wucky.
Basically, what?
This is Steve's fucky wucky story.
Yeah, basically testing a gas mixture, saying, "Hey, this is in it." I was testing for CO2 on a machine, and it took way longer than I expected to do it because the supervisor I was talking to said that they needed it in as soon as physically possible. So I pulled a 12-hour fucking shift yesterday just to get it in.
This is part of the reason
Oh.
why the podcast is today instead of yesterday.
Yes, because I literally didn't get home yesterday until 9:30. I
Ooh,
left at 9 p.m. yesterday.
That
I was so
sucks.
fucking hungry.
I'd imagine.
But so I come in today only to figure out I did it wrong because
Oh.
I used the wrong standard. Now, I'll be able to break it up over 3 days this time because we told the client that I fucked up. So
oh,
basically the client was told hey, analyst made a mistake. So I'm be testing it over 2 days instead of 1. So hopefully I won't have to stay too late the rest of the time this week. On the bright side, if I can pull it off and this doesn't eat up all my time, I only have to come in for I'm going to get a fuck ton of overtime, I think, no matter what I do.
nice. That's right,
Oh.
because where you work is kind of like a come in whenever, just as long as you have your hours, you're good kind of place, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, come in whenever, do your hours. You don't have to be in at a certain time, which is nice because I'm not super
Do
punctual
you
all
have
the
to
time.
be in like a certain? Do you have to be in Monday through Friday, or could you like?
Yeah, you have to. I think you have to be in all days you're scheduled. But
Okay.
like hypothetically, if I worked like 2 hours every other for the rest of the week, I'd only have to come in for like an hour on Friday or something like that, and then I could bug out. But I've
Okay.
never actually done that
Yeah,
because I usually have a ton of projects to do. So
and
yeah.
overtime is nice.
Oh yeah, time and a half. Plus, I got a pay bump like earlier in the year. Ooh, it's sweet
Oh
stuff.
god. I wonder what that's.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really like a raise. It was more like, oh, hey, the incoming analysts are getting paid more than you, and you've been here for a year.
Oh.
Here's almost $5 raise.
That's
You paid hourly?
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's because my job currently isn't allowing over. So
Oh, what? That's bullshit.
Was he? And Christine's job was kind of the same way. Like they were allowing overtime like at the beginning of the pandemic, but now they're like, okay, no more overtime.
My second thing is I've been doing a little project of building like some of my old Lego sets. I did my Sith Infiltrator and like a more modern Sith Infiltrator. I might bring that down a little bit, or maybe I'll show it next week. But the one I got to show today is like one of my first Lego sets I ever
Wow.
received was the 1999
Oh,
Hot
I used to have when I was real little. I had that.
So I used to. So I played with this a lot. So it's got a
Yeah.
few replacement parts that I had to scrounge from sets, and just a few
Yep.
straight up missing ones. But
That's why I don't have mine anymore.
yeah, this is the OG X-wing. I've got Poe's X-wing from like
7?
episode 7, which I'll also be building. It's technically not the same thing, but like you get but it's close enough. So
Yeah, it's the same
yeah.
ship.
Yeah, it's just, well, technically no, because it's close enough. It's technically a different design.
I had
but
a
yeah,
friend in college who.
Oh, do you know how? Oh, sorry, real quick. Do you know how old this is? The Lego Luke Skywalker has a yellow face,
Oh, that's a
whereas
yellow
like
face.
the current like Star Wars and like movie genre.
I'm trying to remember when they made that switch. It was like
Early
the
2000s?
Early 2010s?
It had to
Oh.
be around the time that they did the Lego basketball sets because those
Yes.
minifigures are accurate.
Were those
yeah.
the ones with the weird arms that could shoot basketballs? I remember
like
that.
the hands were like specially made so they can.
Oh.
I
catch
remember
the
that
ball
from
and
like the
shoot it.
Lego magazines I used to get. Never actually like had any of them, but I remember those.
I do.
That reminds me
Yeah,
like
Of course, I would, right?
the biggest Lego set for a while that I had at the time, just by size, was like a full like FIFA soccer field.
I had that one. I had they were on springs.
Yeah, and you sprung them and they flung the soccer ball.
I
and
had that.
Yeah.
I had that one. I had that one
Yeah.
too. That one was so good. I definitely had that one. I remember that one. Okay. So I think-
Wait. I'm coming back.
Oh God, here he comes.
oh Lord, he's coming.
Oh Lord,
Lord.
I am coming.
Oh
Oh
gross.
no.
Oh ye.
Oh, he's
No.
holding something. Oh no.
I don't want any part of that.
Get ready to clip this.
Oh. What? No, I just
Oh.
also from 1999, the original original Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator.
Oh.
They were a lot blockier back then.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're a lot more detailed now. Also, they're a lot easier
Yes.
to build now. Like
Modern
There's a
Sith
new one.
Infiltrator.
modern Lego sets come in labeled bags that
Yes,
have
they
like
do.
open this one
They do.
first, open this one second. Back in the day, it was
Back
just
in
a
that
giant.
day,
It was just a giant bag.
It was all together.
It was a giant bag, and you're like,
what's that you got there,
"Ooh,
Ryan?
gotta hunt."
The
Is that Steve
Lego
Nash?
basketball. No,
Oh,
Dirk
yeah.
Nowitzki,
Oh, Nowitzki. That was
the other white guy from Dallas.
But it's so weird. Like even the Darth Mauls look radically different. Like this is this is Darth Maul's speeder bike from the original one, and
I
like
had that from a different Lego set.
that was and then here's like a modern version. And
Oh.
this version, the new version of Darth Maul actually has like a little headpiece you could put on that simulates horns. So that's so that's pretty neat.
Oh.
Yeah, Legos has come a what's that you got there, Ryan?
Oh, he's got the box.
Oh wow,
for
you
it.
got the box.
This
Shit,
is the
dude.
street basketball set. I wanted the full court one, but I never got it.
Mm.
So this is the closest I got.
In quarantine,
It's all
Christina
built in here too.
Christina had fallen back in love with Legos during quarantine.
Legos are fucking dope, yo.
Those are really good.
And
Yeah,
I've been going for the more artsy ones. Like I have the bust of the pilot trooper and the stormtrooper, and Christine got the Iron Man bust for Christmas.
Nice.
So she built that on Christmas, like at my parents' house, because we were just sitting around.
I have a miniature Empire State Building in the background.
Christine, socially
nice.
interact with people. No.
She also has
understand that mood.
she also has a Las Vegas skyline one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm thinking about getting Vanessa and a San Francisco skyline for her
okay.
birthday or something like that.
Oh,
You know, a
nice.
little reminder of home.
Mhm.
Spoiler.
Though technically she lives in Alameda, it's close enough.
Whatever. Anyways, I think this is a good spot to wrap up. We kind of
Spaceship.
we kind of
Can I do the thing first?
do the thing.
Yeah. So I finally got
Oh no, not Garbo.
a new.
No.
No. I got a new figure in the mail. Finally.
He's unboxing
pre-ordered it
live on
fucking
podcast.
forever.
VGR unboxing.
Yes. Is this our first
Sponsored
unboxing?
by Raid Shadow Legends.
I fucking wish.
I hate that our first unboxing video is an anime.
Is a fucking
thing.
anime figure? Hell yeah!
How much did
This
you
is
spend
a
on it, Mike?
character from that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
How much was it?
Great show.
How
Would
much
Oh,
was
that's
it?
on
recommend.
my list.
How much was it? How much
This
was it?
was actually super cheap. This was like 25 or 30 bucks.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hold on, let me.
Is that a good show?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
What about the
have that
dungeon
one on my-
one? How to pick up
Oh,
girls in a
God.
dungeon or something?
No.
No,
No?
not a good
Okay.
show. Not a good
No.
show at all.
What's
That-
not a good show?
How to pick up girls in a dungeon.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Yeah, it's.
But that time I got reincarnated into a slime is good.
Yes. Very good.
Okay.
Good to
Alright.
know.
Yes.
peeling
good to
back
know.
the little thingies.
Part
Yeah,
of my-
so my source of the anime that I watched, by and large, is my cousin Zach. Like maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, when he came back into hanging out with my extended family, recommended a fuck ton of anime to me, and I've had it on my phone, and I'm like going through it little by little. That time I reincarnated on the as a slime is on there.
Oh, nice.
It's really good. This is a lot more pieces than I anticipated. Don't worry.
How
we'll
is
get-
Zach doing these days?
He's still good. He made tacos today. That's the only
Oh,
thing.
nice. Good for him.
He's doing.
What are
Right.
some others on that list?
The other thing, and this
80.
was one of the things I was gonna bring up if we had time for anime, is because I finished up season 2 of Love Is War, where everything
Yes,
I just started
literally
that.
blew up. Everything blew up.
it all blew up. My
Yeah,
boy,
I don't even know.
Spoilers. I don't want to know.
the
Yeah.
boy had.
I
his
just
moment.
started it.
But
Monica knows what I'm talking about. The boy had his moment. That was
Boy.
the thing.
But anyway, and there's again, I don't know what like 90% of the anime he put on there recommended, and I'm like, oh, this one is called Flip Flappers. That's weird. I'll
Flip
try that.
Flappers is a
Think
weird
about that
one.
one.
It's very fun. It is fucking weird.
Yeah, that's what I've gathered. It's cute. It's cute, and it makes me happy. So
Atreus?
far because
Boy.
it's a magical girl anime. Therefore, it's not going to be as sleazy. Hope.
Yeah, it's basic. Like a while ago, someone made like a magical girl like flowchart series or flowchart image, and Flip Flappers was basically magical girls but art house.
It is
It's a-
pretty. There's a Danny.
There is a Danny.
Hello, let's see.
Where can I watch that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
It's on Verve.
Verve.
Oh yeah, it was on.
Funimation.
I don't. Oh, it's on Funimation.
Yeah.
I know the new season will probably be on Funimation. I don't know about Verve.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I recognize-
second season premiering this season, or the first half. They're breaking up the second season into 2 parts, and the first half is airing this season.
I recognize Flip Flappers for some reason.
Mike talked about it a lot.
Yeah, you put it on my poster that you designed for me.
That's probably why. I still didn't make. Do you still have a crappy cover photo on YouTube?
I don't think I have any cover photo on YouTube right now.
I made half of your cover photo. Maybe I should finish that.
You sure did.
I made
Yeah, I
half
sure-
of it.
I started Love is War today, and I watched.
You don't have a
all
cover
of-
photo on YouTube.
Yeah.
I
Like
watched
even
all of-
my channel has a cover photo. It's a
Ryan,
bit crappier.
Kevin, shut up. Ryan's trying to say
Sorry.
something.
I started Love is War season 2 today, and I watched all of Fly Me to the Moon yesterday.
Oh.
What'd you think of that one?
That was good.
That was fun. It's basically like a guy just decides to marry a girl out of nowhere, and they're like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's make this work." And it was fun.
Me and Vanessa are considering getting
Dad the Rock.
Hulu just to watch the rest of Inuyasha and to watch like other things on there because Scrubs, Futurama.
I like Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu's a good.
Because both Netflix and Verve don't have all of Inuyasha.
I did it.
Okay, Mike, show your figure off, and then we'll end the stream.
Boobs.
This
Yeah.
is Shizu from that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Is she a good character?
She good.
She has boobs.
Does have
She
boobs?
does have boobs.
Very observant of you.
I've been known for my.
I would
my
ask
skills
something,
in
but I don't want to
observation.
spoil it.
Don't
Yeah.
spoil it. Sicario's on Hulu.
I was gonna say, I just re-upped with Funimation, and I know Inuyasha's on there. I just don't know if all of it is.
Well, because it's interesting that like both Hulu or not Hulu, sorry, Netflix and Verve of all things don't have. They'll have like 2 out of the 4 seasons. It's weird.
They
And,
finally
like-
started putting out Blu-rays for Inuyasha, so I've been swiping those up.
Nice.
It's good. It's not. It's very 90s. It's oddly fan servicey at times for like a anime that's mostly
'cause-
aimed at girls. I think.
Well, nope, not at all. Rumiko Takahashi. It was published, but this is also Rumiko Takahashi, who also did Ranma Half, Urusei Yatsura.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Basically
I don't know
the godmother
what-
of rom-coms.
What was that second one? I know Ranma, but I don't know the
Urusei
second.
Yatsura.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, that one's from like the 70s or late
Gotcha.
80s or early 80s.
I
He basically created the anime rom-com.
I know I picked up, or at least I read a little bit of Ranma 1/2 when I'm in my rebellious days, and I would definitely shouldn't have been reading. When I was definitely too young to be reading that.
A lot of titties in that one.
Oh yeah.
She also won the Eisner Legacy Award a couple years ago.
Oh, good for her.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good stopping spot. Point.
Blight?
Yes.
Is that a Pokemon?
Spoink is.
Man.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of the VGRcast. We'll be live again next week, hopefully on Tuesday, for episode 32. Where hopefully the world will be a little bit better, but we'll see how the next week goes.
No.
Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be live maybe after this with something. I don't know yet. Probably live on Friday. Weekend's kind of up in the air right now, but we'll be back soon. So make sure you follow so you know when we go live next. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Retweet if you think Venezuela should step in to restore democracy in the U.S.
Oh.
Oh, the ultimate irony.